Well, I assume there's going to be not many questions. There are some, a very hard topic. Yeah, we do have some. I'll write it for you, no problem. I'll start with mine. So you have been talking a lot about Google Analytics. What would you say in general about this tool? What would you like at best, and what is that did you dislike?
What I like the best about Google Analytics compared to the other paid tools, I mean, end of the day, a tool's a tool. They're all dumb tools. Google Analytics isn't that smart, it's just a tool. Depends the information sent into it. What I like about it, dislike first, it's usually not set up correctly. It's so frustrating. The tool is incredibly powerful, but you have to invest in it first. It may be free in price, it's not free in terms of resources. Put your time into it, set up correctly, and then it adds value with training and everything else. I mean, when I'm working with clients, part of it for me is the setting it all up, but also training and reporting a key path foundation in place.
Yeah.
What I like about it, though, it is so accessible. Data is overwhelming. I mean, for me personally, I love data. I love using it. In case you couldn't guess, I am a geek. But it's overwhelming for many people. Comparing Google Analytics to other tools, the other Analytics tools, this one's much more accessible. Can be used by anyone with a bit of training.
Yeah, great. OK, so let's focus on Slido questions. What is your favorite Google Analytics hack?
Hack. They're not hacks, they're just creative ways of using it. I mean, it depends what you're trying to achieve. Sorry, consultant's answer there, it depends. Some good ones I've heard about is the one Simo's talking tomorrow. You can actually, someone's your website, grab the IP address, reverse lookup, find the city, link that to a weather API, and record the weather in Google Analytics.
Oh, that's brilliant.
My favorite report is the traffic sources versus entry points report. Using a pivot table, do it within Google Analytics, it's just so powerful.
Great. OK, so another question. Goals for conversion funnel versus e-commerce.js. How do you see it?
Both.
Both.
If e-commerce gives you your conversion rate by default, like I was saying, I want the goals for each stage of the funnel. So I can do those horizontal funnels. I use it all the time. Plus, just having a goal for starters gives you the vertical funnel. So both, definitely.
Yeah, great. Another question. Do you think a metric tweaking, for example, adjusted bounce rate, is something that users should look into when customizing their analytics tool for their own needs?
Yes. Again, I mean, analytics is all about your business questions, what you need to know. You shouldn't be hacking bounce rate to get a lower bounce rate. That's pointless. But if you can add event tracking, this one usually refers to triggering an event after 60 seconds. By doing that, the event, someone views one page, triggers the event, leave, they haven't bounced officially. No change in user behavior, and possibly a smarter interpretation of the data. And if knowing people, like I've shown there, are reading the pages is actionable, go ahead and do it. So do it because it's actionable information, not to reduce your bounce rate.
OK. Another question. What is your perfect dashboard?
Depends on your business questions.
Yeah, of course, it depends.
Sorry,
yeah,
I mean, there is no answer. I mean, for me...
You're a consultant, that's
yeah,
the,
but it does depend, it really does. What you need to know, what's right for one business, even for one retail business is not the same thing. I have got actually a better answer than that one. I chatted to the head of e-commerce at ASOS a lot of years ago. And he wanted a dashboard, 5 numbers only. Next to each number, he had a name. The head of marketing, the head of IT, anything else. If that number went wrong, he knew who to call up and yell at.
OK.
That's the best dashboard, so actionable.
OK, great. A practical question. How to handle with the maximum amount of 20 goals? Are they sufficient or not?
It should be enough in most cases. If you're getting more than 20 goals, think why. What are you trying to use the information for? Are you creating goals for the sake of it, rather than, again, trying to get actual information out of it? If you have to, create a second view, exact duplicate, you've got another 20 goals to play with.
Great. So I'll choose the last question, which will be that one now. What would you recommend to advertiser who requires specific manual tagging for third-party tools that interfere with auto-tagging tracking of AdWords? So interference between auto-tagging in
Yeah.
AdWords and
Just
some manual
thinking.
tagging in third-party tools.
I'm not the most technical myself, to be honest.
Okay.
I will probably answer the question better. I will say, though, why would an advertiser create tracking which interferes with AdWords? It's the standard across the board today. The G-Clear is standard.
Yep.
Tell the advertiser to fix up their own tracking.
Great. Okay, so thank you very much for your great speech and for showing us that it's not about more data, but more about interpreting them for the right purposes
insights.
and useful insights and for the actionable results.
Cool.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Tak to byl Peter O'Neill.